Hi, my name is Sam Dhaneshekaran and welcome to this video series of database lessons. What's a table? Before explaining what's a table, let me sing a very popular nursery rhyme. At least, let me try to sing. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had some cows, E-I-E-I-O, with a moo-moo there, with a moo-moo here. You know what? Let's skip that part. How do those animals sound? That's not we are interested in, but we are interested in what are the things that Mr. Old MacDonald has. Okay, so let's skip that part and go to what else he has. On his farm he had some chickens, E-I-E-I-O. Again, on his farm he had some pigs, E-I-E-I-O. So, what is this has got anything to do with a table? Okay, suppose Mr. McDonald wants to run his farm as a big corporation, like he wants to go very big. Okay, what he needs to do is he would first start with taking a list of what are the things he has, and based on that list, he can decide on what are the things he can produce, and after that, if those can be sold. Okay, so that's how businesses run, right? You basically produce something or you offer your service, and then you make money. So Mr. McDonald decides to run the same thing. Like now he wants to convert his farm into like a big corporation, and then to do that, now he is taking a list of things that he has. Okay, so he can do that in a couple of ways. One is he can take a piece of paper and name it like things. Okay, he calls it things, and he lists what he has. He has 5 cows, 12 pigs, 20 chickens, and he's also listing the trees that he has so that he can estimate on the amount of fruits and the type of fruits he can produce, and then he can sell those as well. So he has like 25 trees, 100 banana trees, and 200 orange trees, like I already mentioned, 25 apple trees. Okay, he can do that, or he can be a little bit more specific and take 2 pieces of paper and call them like this. The paper 1, he calls it as animals. Paper 2, he calls it as plants. And then he lists the animals he has in paper 1 and the plants he has in paper 2. So if you look at the format, this is the default human tendency to list things. Imagine if someone lists it as like, I have some cows, I have some pigs, I have some chickens. The number of cows that I have is 5, the number of pigs I have is 12, the number of chickens I have is 20. If someone writes like this, then if it would be difficult for us to understand this format, right? So the default tendency is to list things like this. Just draw a table, okay, like a spreadsheet. Okay, put lines like that, vertical lines, and put horizontal lines, and then keep a name for those vertical lines, name, count, and other stuffs. Okay, and then you insert data for each and every topic. Okay, so this structure is called as a table. These are called columns. This are called columns. These horizontal data are called rows, or some people call it records. So if you see, like now we have this vertical lines and horizontal lines segregating the data, and this structure is called as a table. So a table has columns and rows, and then a table will also have a name for it. Okay, this table is called animals, right? Like just the way that Mr. McDonald wrote, like he took a piece of paper. Let's imagine this as a piece of paper. So that's one piece of paper, and this is another piece of paper, and we are just going to call it as table animal with columns, name and count, and with 3 rows. Like that, this would be another table, plants, with how many rows? 3 rows. How many columns? 2 columns. That's a table. That's the structure of the table. What are we going to do with the table? We will talk about those in the subsequent videos. But up to this point, all you need to know is what is a table. A table is a way to store the data, and it is of the formats, columns and rows. That's it. So that's a table. Thank you for watching.